By the early 1830s, the American Fur Company controlled most of the fur trade market with the indigenous peoples along the Missouri River in what is now Iowa, Nebraska, and North and South Dakota. The Missouri was a notoriously challenging river to navigate, given not only its remoteness and the harsh terrain along its upper stretches, but also because of its shallowness, the high prevalence of tree snags and sandbars on it, and the fact that its navigable channel was constantly shifting during flood season. The steamboat Yellowstone entered service in 1831 under the ownership of the American Fur Company, having been designed to navigate it in order to provide a much more effective transportation system for going upriver to supply their camps and moving furs downriver to major commercial hubs. It was 120 feet long, 20 feet wide, and had a draft of 6 feet, with a cargo capacity of 75 tons and the ability to hold 72 passengers and 22 crew. It was powered by 2 side wheels that were each 18 feet in diameter. The maiden voyage of the Yellowstone began on April 20th, 1831, in St. Louis, Missouri, as it headed north up the Missouri River. It was able to reach what is now Pierre, South Dakota, on June 19th, becoming the first powered boat to pass along the Missouri above what is now Council Bluffs, Iowa, and reached approximately 600 miles farther upriver than any other steamboat had done before. This proved to be a transformational voyage for trade and travel along the Missouri, as vastly more stretches of its upper portion were now seen as being available for support and supply by steamboat. The next year, it managed to travel even farther up the Missouri to its confluence with the Yellowstone River in what is now northwestern North Dakota, becoming the first steamboat to reach that point. The Yellowstone continued to operate on the Missouri River under the ownership of the American Fur Company during the summers of 1831 to 1833, then worked on the lower reaches of the Mississippi during the winter, which it switched to doing full-time after the summer of 1833. By the spring of 1836, it was under new ownership and was servicing the cotton trade along the Brazos River in what is now southeastern Texas. During that spring, the Yellowstone played an important role in the Texas Revolution, the armed struggle for independence of the settlers of the Mexican province of Texas against the central Mexican government. Between April 12th and 13th, it made 7 trips across the Brazos at Gross's Landing, northwest of present-day Houston, transporting the entirety of the Texas Army under the command of Sam Houston as they marched towards San Jacinto and the climactic Battle of the Revolution. On the 14th, it fled down the Brazos towards the Gulf of Mexico and came under fire from camps of Mexican soldiers. Finally, in late April and early May, after the victory of the Texas Army at the Battle of San Jacinto on April 21st, the Yellowstone transported Sam Houston, other officials of the newly formed Republic of Texas, and Santa Anna, one of the leaders of Mexican forces opposing the revolution, who was captured during the battle, back and forth, including from the battlefield and to the site of treaty negotiations. In December 1836, it acted as a funeral barge for Stephen F. Austin, the founder of modern-day Texas, carrying his body along the Brazos to be buried. The fate of the Yellowstone has been lost to time. Apocryphal tales say that it sunk in the Brazos River or Buffalo Bayou in Texas in 1837, while there is a record of a steamboat named Yellowstone passing through the Louisville and Portland Canal near Louisville, Kentucky, in the summer of that year. Supposedly, a ship's bell on display in the Alamo Museum in San Antonio, Texas, is from the Yellowstone.